Alrighty, what's up everybody? It is I, Peter Joseph here, for a Friday afternoon video, right here, on the official Peter Joseph YouTube wrestling channel, youtube.com/PeterJoseph. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video and hit that subscribe button down there, you know where it is, in hell, otherwise known as the subscription marks below on this very channel and my other channels. Show your love and support. And don't forget to hit that bell, turn on all notifications so you don't miss anything, because if you miss anything, you're pretty much SOL, and you know what that means! You get slapped in the face a few times to hit that bell, or maybe the bell will hit you, I don't know. And also don't forget to follow me on social media, Facebook, X, and, well, we'll call it Twitter. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Show your love and support there, and don't forget to share the video all over the internet. And thank you so much for your support. Leave a comment if you wish, but if you leave stupid comments, you're out the door, and that's it. You won't be coming back. You'll be blocked, and you can pretty much go fuck yourself. And if you still don't like that, well, go cry to your mama, bitch. And that's pretty much it. So, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment if you wish. Hit the bell for more, and don't forget to share the video all over the internet. And if you're here for the very first time, well, welcome to the party, pal! We really hope you enjoy the ride. Sit back, relax, grab a cold one, whatever you got. I got vodka. No, it's Sprite. But whatever you got, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. And if you like what you see, great. If you don't, take it elsewhere. And if you can't do that, then you will be forcibly sent to the Shadow Realm. You will never be heard from again. That's pretty much it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ready for a long night of action, of wrestling action. We got SmackDown, the final show on Fox tonight. Thank the Lord for that. And also going head to head and destroying Collision tonight. I'm gonna watch Collision. I'm gonna watch SmackDown. I'll watch Collision and Rampage later, but the ratings are not gonna be great for Collision and Rampage tonight, because tomorrow is all out from Chicago, Illinois. And we'll see what happens tonight. Maybe more matches announced. I doubt it. We already have 8 matches on the card. Maybe some of the pre-show matches will be announced. I care less about that, but should be a good time tomorrow night, starting, I believe, at 7 o'clock with the, well, no, 6:30 is the pre-show. I think the show starts at 8, so I think we're going 8 to 12, knowing Tony Khan. I'm going 8 to 12, about 12 o'clock, and then you got the scrum that nobody watches. And that's it. Then you got college football, if you want to watch college football tomorrow night. Baseball's still going on. How about those Mets, baby? 7 in a row, going for 8 tonight. But got a little hard team called the Reds. You know, I'm wearing red, but, you know, not for the Reds, but the Cincinnati Reds come to town for a weekend series against the Mets. Tied for the third wild card right now, and with 20-some-odd games to play, so 3 weeks left. It's getting dicey, my friends. It's getting dicey. And we got that. We also got football. Last night's game, holy shit, was that good. Ravens and the Chiefs came down to a toe. Oh, I know Otaku's mad. I know he's mad. I know he's not coming back till next Friday, but I know he's mad. I can tell he probably trashed his apartment, his house, in wherever he lives in Maryland. All the Baltimore Raven fans are livid right now. So, we should have scored on that play. Yeah, you should have really won that game, but it came down to a toe. So the Chiefs barely get out of their house, basically, with the win. So they are 1-0. So you know what that means. They're probably going to go undefeated throughout the year until they face the Niners. But it is what it is. We got that. Tonight on Peacock, we got the Green Bay Crappers taking on the pedophile Eagles from Brazil. That should be interesting, not that I care. And then we got Sunday, your full slate of games. The Giants face the Vikings at home at MetLife Stadium at 1 p.m. on Fox. And then I think the Cowboys are on at 4. Who cares about damn Cowboys? I hope they lose to the Browns. But we'll see. And then the Sunday night game on NBC is the Rams and the Lions. That's going to be pretty damn good. I'm going to actually watch the game. That's going to be nice. And then Monday Night Football. I'm ready for that one. The San Francisco 49ers! Yes! Taking on the Jets. Jets! In Santa Clara at Levi Stadium. Gonna be a big, huge game, but, well, there is some bad news on the 49ers front. Christian McCaffrey was limited in practice yesterday. I don't know about today. I don't think he's gonna play this game because he has a calf injury and an Achilles injury, and you gotta be really careful with that, because you blow out your Achilles, bye-bye, you're done for the year, and possibly more. So, I would think Kyle Shanahan and the coaching staff are gonna sit CMC, and I think we got Mason and Mitchell to compensate. Should be okay there. I mean, well, not be that okay with the running game. We still got weapons galore: Ayuk, Jennings, Kittle. We got so many weapons. Ricky Purcell did go to practice, but he obviously cannot play. Probably won't be playing till maybe in another month or so, because, when he got shot and everything, so it's going to take him some time to heal up and get back into training camp shape. So, I'm hoping by week 4, week 5, or maybe 6, I'd say week 6 he'll be on that field. But we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, a little bit of bad news for the Niners with Christian McCaffrey, but I think the Niners will be fine. I think it'll be a close game. I think the Niners will win by 7, but then it could be 3. But it should be a good game Monday night on ESPN or here in New York, ABC. Can't wait for that. And I will not be watching freaking wrestling. I will be in East's chat, but I will not be talking about wrestling that much. I'll be really giving updates on the Niners game. And that's pretty much it. Let me move on. Alright, so like I said, we've got SmackDown coming up in about a little over an hour from now. Head-to-head with Collision. So I'm not doing picture-in-picture tonight. I will do, I might do that on October the 9th. When AEW and NXT go head-to-head. I might do a little bit of a double live look-in, but picture-in-picture. But we're good. We are good. We're pretty much good to go. Because I started my new schedule this week. I am pretty much good to go till about the end of February. Maybe the beginning of March. But we shall see what happens with that. But hopefully I'll be here throughout this entire year, from now until the end of this year, into the first 2 months of next year, and then as we get into the spring of next year, that we'll have to see what happens with that, because I might be getting a promotion, my hours may go differently again. We'll see. We'll see what happens with work. They're making more money than you're making, basically. And that's all I gotta say about that. Alright, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I got a couple of videos coming up, hopefully before SmackDown, Collision, and Rampage. I will be doing SmackDown review tonight. As far as Collision and Rampage, I will do that tomorrow, along with my predictions for All Out, and then I will do my All Out review late tomorrow night on the Peter Joseph channel. So I got a lot of videos coming your way over the next couple of days, and then Sunday, maybe during the Giant game, I'm going to do my TNA and Ring of Honor review. This really, Ring of Honor doesn't have to pertain much to All Out, but it is what it is, and that's all I got to say about that. Interesting little things from TNA. I mean, we had a couple of TNA stars there, we had the beautiful Ayala Grace, you know, Stack's girlfriend. Lucky bastard, should have been me. But anyway, we had her there, and we had Wendy Choo Choo on the show. I guess she's gonna be taking that open challenge from Jordynne Grace this Tuesday night. Because the lights went out, they came back on. Jordynne Grace is knocked out. We see a pillow on the next to her, and then Rosemary's like, and I'm like, I love it when a plan comes together. If only it was Rosemary beating the crap out of Jordynne Grace. Not on NXT TV, on Victory Road, but we got that. But yeah, Victory Road is the next stop on for TNA, the next event, and then right after that, we're on the road to Bound for Glory, I believe October the 19th or the 20th. Right before Halloween Havoc. So we got that. But that's in October. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, right now, I hope you're sitting down. I hope you got a cold beverage, getting ready for SmackDown, or if you're watching SmackDown and Collision at the same time. Good for you. But it is time for your late and out-of-date AEW Dynamite on Fire review. For September 4th, 2024, we are emanating from the UW Panthers Arena in that great city of Milwaukee, which means the good land. This guy know how to party or what? Anyway, yeah, we're gonna get out of here. Yeah, we gotta go. No! Stay, hang out with us. Come, hang out with us. Okay, we'll hang with you. We'll hang with you and the guys. You're Alice Cooper. We'll hang with you. We'll hang with Alice Cooper. We're not worthy! We're not worthy! We're not worthy! We suck! We're not worthy! Good old Wayne's World 1. Oh, you gotta love it. And her name was Cassandra. Wayne! Anyway, we move on. Alright. So, we're from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Home of cheese, the Green Bay Crappers. You know, it's on an Indian reservation, you know, all that shit. And also, the home of, you know, where Laverne and Shirley was made. Emil, Lamazo, Hassan Pfeffer Incorporated, we're gonna do it! Do what? I don't know. We move on. Okay, great 80s, good stuff. I've never been to Milwaukee, I'd like to go there. I'd like to go to where Laverne and Shirley was actually taped. That would be fun. Not gonna go to like where the Brewers play, or Green Bay, Wisconsin. I might go to Green Bay and just like look at Lambeau Field, and I'm like, hey, this is the place where the Niners kicks everybody's ass. Maybe I'll go in the winter. I won't go in the wintertime because it's like ancient cold up there. I'll go in the winter. I'll go in the summertime. Go there with my 49ers jersey on and just like stand there in pride, like, ha ha. Like, when was the last time the Packers beat the Niners in this stadium in the playoffs? Oh, that's right, none. Not in the last few years. Where's your boy Rodgers? Where's your boy Favre? God! Now you got your boy Jordan Love. What's he gonna do? Nothing. What did he do last year? Oh, that's right. Ugh. Choke against the Niners. At home, mind you. At home in wintry Lambeau Frozen Tundra Lambeau Field. What happened? The Niners went in there and beat their asses. It was good. And we got that. Alright, so we got we got the man behind the mask, Excalibur, Tony Baloney Schiavone, and the biggest Met fan I know. He is very happy, and that's Taz. And we got that. Alright, so this is the fallout from All Out. Actually, no, take that back. This is the Go Home show before All Out. And I thought we were in Chicago, but we're in Milwaukee, which means the good land. And, we're a contract signing between Swerve and the Hangman, Adam Page, about to do some cowboy shit. And boy, did he do some cowboy shit. He had to call AC/DC at the end of that. Fire! You know? Shit. But we'll get to that epic segment to save the show in a little bit. But we start off the show with the Dancing Fool. Oh, yeah. You feel it? Yeah. Daniel Garcia. He comes out. He is pissed. He's like, alright, that's it. I have no patience. Max, get your ass out here now so I can break your stinking neck. It's a man with a purpose. So MJF pops up in the crowd, drinking wine, some type of wine cooler or wine. He's like, I don't want to spoil breaking your neck on Saturday, so I'm staying up here. You know, he's like, I don't jump people from behind, and I certainly, that's a lie, by the way, and I don't do it while looking like an emaciated skinhead hooked on Ozempic. Damn. Anyway. So Garcia's like, well, everything you just said is fake. Just like everything about you, down to your fake hair transplants. Oh, this was good. They were cooking, baby. They were cooking. They were baking, baby. They were baking. Shut up. And Garcia's like, the thing that bugs me the most is the fake love that Max, you have for AEW. You know, it doesn't matter how many fake tattoos you have because none of it is real. Ooh, that got MJF a little bit mad. And then he was like, you son! And then Garcia's like, shut up, Max! And he says, if you can find someone who loves you longer than a year, you should marry her and have a kid, and then the kid can look up at him one day and ask if MJF used to be a wrestler, which he will until Garcia ends his career. Is that supposed to be like a little dig at Alicia Atout? You know, because, you know, Max and Alicia Atout been going out for a long, I don't know how many months and a year they're going out. They're going out for a while, let's just say that. And you know Max is smacking that ass. You know he is, but I mean Alicia Atout is a fine-looking lady. Going out with that guy though. I question her, you know, her needs, if you will. I'm just saying, she could have done way better than that guy. Me. But I digress. MJ calls out the fans for turning on him and says the higher Garcia rises, the more the fans want to see him fall. And then basically the segment, it wraps up with Max. They reference to Garcia's mom being familiar with a variety of men. She's like, oh, your mom's a whore, and Garcia just went off, runs through the crowd. Eventually, a lot of security got to him, trying to push him back, and Max was just sitting there waiting. Eventually, Garcia gets through all those security guards, and then, BAM! Right in the head with a champagne bottle. Right in the freaking head. And I was like, oh, there's got to be blood in this. And then Max sits down next to a bloody and unconscious Garcia, and the blood's starting to drip down. And Max tells Garcia, I promised to send you to paradise on Saturday because you woke up something in me, and now I'm going to take you to paradise. And then he kisses his bloody freaking head. Eee. That was nasty. But that was it. So, it was pretty intense. That was a pretty intense segment. I gave it 3.5 out of 5 stars. And that's all I gotta say about that. Intense. But the match itself on tomorrow night is going to be bloody as fuck. We got a couple of matches that could be brutal. Bloody. That one, the Swerve versus Hangman in a cage, but now he has extra stipulations, which I'll get to in a minute. And Garcia and MJF are gonna bust each other wide open. They shouldn't even call this All Out. They should just call this, like, you know, Hardcore Fest. You know, Statlander, Chris Statlander, and Willow Nightingale in the Chicago street fight, you know, is gonna get violent. Danielson Jack Perry, I assume, is gonna get bloody. So it's gonna get like, it's gonna be like old school bloody wrestling. Almost feels like GCW a little bit without some of the other ultra violence, but we'll move on. Alright, so after that, we go to Renee Paquette in the back with members of the conglomeration. We got Kyle O'Reilly, Auto Parts. We got Freshly Squeezed Orange Juice, Orange Cassidy, the CMLL Women's Champion, the resident fun girl, Willow Nightingale. Give me a hug. Also, we have the Funky Chicken himself, the Ring of Honor World Champion, Mark Briscoe, and as always, we pay homage to his brother up there in heaven. You great man up there, you. Jay Briscoe! Reach for the sky, boy! Yes. Alright, so he's there. And then, Mark recounts getting a phone call with Kyle O'Reilly. And Kyle's like, I'm like, what are you doing, Kyle? Are you trying to be retarded? What the fuck? The button. What are you doing? You weren't being funny. But anyway, talks about that match. And then Ocean Spray comes in. Just to have fun with the rest of the group. And, we found out that the word of the day is stupendous, because this is a stupendous combination. Okay. The word of the day is stupendous. If you ain't stupendous, you're just stupid. Thank you, have a good day. Pretty much. Word of the day is achieve. If you achieve, you will not fail. And if you don't fail, you are not homeless. Somebody told me that. One of my friends told me that when he used to go to high school, there was this security guard that kept going, the word of the day is achieve, you know, stuff like that. I'm like, and he told me that story. I'm like, you sure that security guard ain't retarded? Anyway. Alright, sets up, so we're setting up for the 6-man tag team match coming up later. With, and Hook was there too, forgot. They said for the man, he left actually now. Get back over here! No. No, keep him over there. Hook, ladies and gentlemen, the FTW champion. Alright, so I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. Then we go to match number 1 for the IHOP Denny's Continental Breakfast title. We had the Rainmaker, Kada, taking on Kyle Fletcher, who came off a big win against Ishii on Collision, which got 289,000 views. Well, we got that. Got a helicopter going over. It's one of those motorcycle helicopters thingies. Anyway, alright, so Ishii lost to Kyle Fletcher on Collision. Big win for Kyle. Now he's going after the IHOP Denny's Continental Breakfast Championship. And that's that. And then we find out that the winner of this will face the winner of a fatal 4-way match on Collision in a little, like, 8-man mini #1 contenders tournament. Oh, not tournament, sorry. Yeah, basically, an 8-man little challenge, if you will, and the 4 winners of that will face Okada. I think the winner of that faces, well, I don't know what it is. I think it's supposed to be like a 5-man, something like that. It's all discombobulated. It is what it is. That's what Tony Khan booking does. Anyway, so you start off slow, and then Fletcher knocks Okada to the floor for a suicide elbow. As we go to break, come back, Fletcher hits a clothesline, but Okada hits a fireman's carry backbreaker for a breather to slow the pace down a little bit. And then Fletcher gets a shot of his own to knock Okada outside. They fight to the apron. Fletcher hits a bling buster in the middle of that ring to knock out. Nah, I think it was on the apron to knock Okada out. We go to another break. Come back. Fletcher continues the assault. Gets fired up. But gets drop kicked to the floor with 5 minutes left in a 20-minute time limit, which felt forever, by the way. Fletcher then hits a big flippy dibbity-doo into the crowd. They head back inside. Fletcher adds a clothesline to the back. Okada then hits him with some clotheslines of his own. But Fletcher goes right back with a pile driver for a near fall. I think it was Justin Credible's tombstone pile driver. We got a minute left. Okada pulls the referee. I think it was Rick Knox. In the way, so Fletcher can't come off the top, and that led to Okada doing what he does, you know, learning from the Bucks. Kicks Fletcher right in the balls, then hits the Rainmaker. 1, 2, 3 to retain his IHOP Denny's Continental Breakfast Championship with a tip. And that's all I gotta say about that. 37 seconds left in the match. What are you gonna do? So Okada gets the win. Match itself was still good. 3.25 out of 5 stars, and that's that. Alright, then we go to a video. We saw this on Twitter. We saw it on Instagram. We saw it on Prince Nana's Instagram. We see Swerve show us his childhood home from, I believe, Tacoma, Washington, which he has brought back with the money from his new contract. He signed like a 3-year deal. We got that. Speaking of deals, I know Natalya signed one. Shayna Baszler just re-signed. Asuka just re-signed, so that's good for me. I see more Asuka on my TV, even though I see her in the bedroom. But that's another story for another time. Orton re-signed a deal. But Swerve signed a big, huge deal to stay with AEW, I think through 2028 or 29. So that's pretty damn nice. So he used the money from his contract to buy his childhood home. And, well, I don't think this is going to end well for him. Let's just say that. But we'll get to that later. Alright, so I give that 2.25 out of 5 stars. Alright, back to the arena in Milwaukee we go, and we have Becky Lynch, Jamie Hayter, taking on Robin Renegade, who still hasn't won on Dynamite, Rampage, or Collision these days, because Charlotte's still out with a concussion, I think. I don't know what happened to Charlotte. Not Charlotte Flair, but Charlotte Renegade. But anyway, yeah, Jamie finishes off easily in 2 minutes with Haterade. And that's pretty much it. 2.25 out of 5 stars. Jamie Hayter gets the win, and looks like her next target is going to be Saraya Knight, otherwise known as Paige, because she was looking on at the end. And, you know, Harley Cameron, like, oh, you could beat her. Yeah, but Paige, you left your girl for dead last week. What's up with that? You know? Let me move on. Alright, then we go to the back, where, we have Christopher Daniels, a fallen angel, talking to Renee Paquette about what happened with the screw job that happened with Roddy last week after, he got put to sleep, I think by Hook, when his foot was on the rope, but Aubrey Edwards somehow forgot about that. So we see Roddy complaining to Daniels about his foot being under the ropes during last week's 8-man tag. Well, they sent for the man this time. Hook! Get in here. Hook, ladies and gentlemen, the FTW champion. He comes in and says, okay, Roddy, you want an FTW title shot? You got it. And then Roddy is like, well, we're gonna take it into a better city than Milwaukee. So I think they're gonna do it at All Out in Chicago, Illinois, for the FTW title. I wouldn't be surprised if Roddy wins, but since Hook just won the belt back for the third time, I think he's gonna hold the belt. So we'll see what happens with that. Alright, so I give that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Alright, after that, we see some security guards getting beat up by the problem solver Marina Shafir and Jon Moxley. So they beat the crap out of all of them. They run into the Young Bucks, Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, and the TNT champion, Mr. Jack Real Glass Perry. So he's like talking to Jack Perry and this and that. He's looking at the Bucks. Marina Shafir's like looking on. I don't know what was going to happen. So Moxley says, I don't care what the hell you have to say. It's like, I don't care what you guys say, but you, Jack Perry, you're a sweet boy. Sweet boy. What was that about? Sweet boy. That's what all you haters' mothers say to me when after I fuck him in the ass. So I was like, he's such a sweet boy with a big cock. But I digress. Alright, so Moxley and Marina Shafir go to the ring. I love Moxley going back to his Death Rider New Japan theme and Titantron. Love it. So Moxley gets in the ring and doesn't really talk much. He just says, I just want to talk to Darby. I want to give him a beating and how Darby does things the right way. And Mox's like, I'm not an impatient man, but the clock is ticking. And all I want to do is just talk. So Darby, you better get your ass to a Collision tonight, or Rampage, or the pay-per-view, and have a little kitty chat with your good buddy Moxley. And Marina Shafir too. We get that. So I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. Alright, there we go in the back with Renee once again. And this time she has the learning tree with Big Cass and the bad apple Brian Keith. And we have Reading Rainbow himself, Chris Jericho. Hi guys! Hi guys! I love when he says that. Basically, Jericho and the Learning Tree want revenge on Orange Cassidy for ruining his jacket years ago. We saw a video of that from the pandemic era when he dumped the orange juice all over the then Jericho the Inner Circle, and then we had that lame as fuck mimosa match. I forget what pay-per-view. That was a Double or Nothing. That was lame. I didn't really like the concept of it. It was corny. Like the object of the match is to throw your opponent in a mimosa bath. It would have been nice if it would have exploded like in Japan, but I'm a violent guy, but it is what it is. But anyway, so Orange Cassidy comes in to say that if Brian Keith can beat him, I'll give you your money back. So Jericho's like, okay. So Orange Cassidy is going to beat Brian Keith in that Continental Breakfast Championship challenge. So he's going to be one of the members in that little thing. And then they got Takeshita's in it. Mark Briscoe, I believe, is in it too. I forget. I don't even know who else is in it. I don't care. But we got that. But hey, if Brian Keith can beat Orange Cassidy, Cassidy's got to pay $7,000 for that jacket. But I don't think he will. He ever will, probably. Alright, so I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Alright, back to the arena we go, finally, with our next match for the AEW Women's Championship. We got the lovely, the vivacious, I just wanna lay in her bosom. And that's Mariah May, my girl, Mariah May, taking on the Native Beast, and a former AEW Women's Champion in her own right, and that's Nyla Rose. This is a pretty meh match, 10.5 minutes. Back and forth they went. Mariah hits a running dropkick from near fall before a double headbutt. Ow. Puts both of them down. Lana gets back up with a clothesline from near fall. Then the world's strongest slam a la Mark Henry sends Mariah to the floor. And then the referee goes to check on her. And Mariah sweep the leg, Daniel-san, in an attempt to get the count out. I think she swept the referee's leg and the referee fell down. I don't remember. But anyway, they go back in and Mariah hits Storm Zero on Nyla to knock her out in 10.5 minutes to retain the belt. What are you gonna do? Match is okay, 2.5 out of 5 stars. So we'll see what happens with Mariah May. Maybe a rematch with Toni Storm. I mean, Toni was in Australia to hype Grand Slam in February, which is all gonna be taped, by the way. Not like here in New York where it's gonna be live. Well, Collision and Rampage won't be live, obviously. So, blah 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 blah. But we got that. But have fun, all you Aussies down there in February when it's basically summer. So, right now it is just about springtime there. Just about to hit spring in Australia because the seasons are different. Time is way different. I go to Australia maybe once in my life, maybe. Just go to Sydney, Australia and just hang out at the Opera House. And maybe by the bridge. Maybe go see some kangaroos. Do some kangaroo kicking. Then again, maybe the kangaroo will kick me in my dick. I don't know. But then again, I might just go see some pandas, some koalas. You know, be like Kevin Steen. He's a koala. And that's pretty much it. And that's a shrimp and a Barbie. Crikey, he bit me. Look at the gator. Look at the gator. You know, we got that. Alright, moving on. Alright, so Mariah retains the belt over Nyla Rose in 10.5 minutes. Then we get a weird video of Deonna Purrazzo, another hot Italian, by the way, who needs to reset things after her setback in that bull rope match with Thunder Rosa. So she's trying to see, kind of reset. It's like she's like, I'm tired of making art. Now it's time to do art or something like that. So we'll see what happens with that. She will face Hikaru Shida on Collision tonight. That should be interesting. I'd love to see that. But we move on. Alright, then we go back to the ring. We have the CEO. Ring and clear it out. Ring and clear it out. The CEO, my fifth wife, Mercedes Moné, and Camille. Both looking amazingly hot. So Mercedes brags about retaining her New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Women's title barely because Momo whipped your ass. You didn't mention that, right? We don't mention Momo kicking your ass, Mercedes. Come on! What are we missing? So Mercedes is all ready for Hikaru Shida, who pops up on the screen. Still looking like Ada Wong from Resident Evil 4, 6. So many others. But anyway, pops up on the screen and says, I'm not worried about you or you. And then Christopher Daniels comes in and says, hey, Camille, you're not at ringside for this match. Get out of here. So it's going to be one-on-one. Mercedes Moné and Hikaru Shida. One-on-one, no Camille at ringside. She is banned from the ring. And I think that's a good thing. Not that it's going to help Shida much, but as much as I would love to have Shida win that match and win the title so she'd be the first woman in AEW history to hold both, well, to hold the AEW Women's title and the TBS title, is it going to happen? Probably not. I think the one that does beat her is probably going to be Jamie Hayter. But we'll see. Alright, so I get a 2.5 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we have Jack Perry, Mr. Real Glass himself, talks about how he needed to change everything about himself and wanted to get better. Bryan Danielson didn't help him when he could, so now he needs to take the world title from him. Will it happen? Probably not. But we get that. Alright, then we get to that 6-man tag team match, I should say. We got the Blackpool Cuck Club of Claudio Castagnoli, Mr. William Utah, and the bastard Pac, the AEW Trios Champions, taking on two parts of the conglomeration, Kyle O'Reilly, Auto Parts, Pressure Squeeze, Orange Juice, Orange Cassidy, and Will Ospreay, the AEW Intercontinental Champion, and we're gonna reach for the sky, whoa! I love this song. It is what it is. This was a pretty good match. Pac and Ospreay started off. They do some flippy-dippity-doos in the middle of the ring, which pisses off Pac. So Claudio eventually comes in, and things got a little bit serious, if you will. But right near the end of the match, Ospreay hits a dive to the floor to drop Pac. Then he dives off the stage to take down Pac again, which pretty much he wasn't even factored in the rest of the match. Which led Orange Cassidy to hit the Stun Dog Millionaire on Claudio for a near fall, and then Kyle O'Reilly and Orange Cassidy alternate kicks the Claudio, and then I think Claudio grabbed a guillotine that gets broken up. Claudio knocks Orange Cassidy down. I think it was Kyle O'Reilly down. Then he hits the Swing of Doom right into the KRS-One. Boom! Knocks out Kyle O'Reilly. Hey, you know that move very well, don't you, Kyle? From all the time you were in Future Shock, when with Adam Cole facing off against the Kings of Wrestling, you know that move very well, Kyle. Just saying. But anyway, they hit the KRS-One, 1, 2, 3 to get the win in 19 minutes. Match was decent, 3.25 out of 5 stars. And then after the match, Bryan Danielson, yes, he gets in the ring to celebrate. But then the Bucks and Jack Perry come out, jump from behind, and then the Blackpool Club fight back. They start cleaning house, and then Claudio gets on the mic. He says, "That was a big mistake." And he's like, "Well, I'm not doing anything at All Out. Are you guys doing anything at All Out?" And then him and William Yuta, I guess, challenge the Bucks for the AEW Tag Team titles at All Out. I'm like, oh, no, let me Yuta. No. And I was like, damn. Because Pac's got Ocean Spray. And Danielson's got Jack Perry, so who's left? Claudio and Yuta. Are they gonna win? Probably not. But we get that. We move on. Alright, we go to the back where Pac and Will Ocean Spray continue their fight. And they're fighting on top of some anvil cases. And then Pac picks up Ocean Spray and hits a Bling Buster on the anvil case. Ow! That had to hurt. And freaking Danielson's telling him, "Get out of here! Get out of here!" No, he was really yelling at him. I was like, shit. And then, freaking Ospreay's like grabbing his neck. I mean, I thought last week when he got Poison Rana on the stage, that was nasty. But Wednesday night, that move, that brainbuster on the anvil case, oh, I feel bad for your neck, dude. I don't know how he's gonna be on Saturday, but I think he's gonna somehow be okay. They're gonna put on a banger. I think Ocean Spray is gonna retain. And that's pretty much it. Alright, then we go to the segment of the night, I think segment of the year. we got Tony Baloney in the ring to moderate the contract signing for Swerve and the Hangman Adam Page inside a solid steel cage, brother. So Swerve and Prince Nana, my good friend Prince Nana, come out first. A little bit of dancey, you know. Then they wait for Adam Page. He doesn't come out. They play his music again. He doesn't come out. Swerve's like, what the fuck's going on, Nana? I don't know. So then we go to the Tron. We see Adam Page is in the house. I was like, oh, I knew this was going to happen. He's in Swerve's house. Talks about Swerve, you know, Swerve's a horrible person and how horrible his family life must have been growing up. Mentions his wife leaving him and with the kids. Talks about his dad. Oh, here we go. We're going there again. So Swerve throws he gets up. He's like, fucking shit! He's going mental. He's like having a conniption fit. Throws the table. Like, flips the table and everything. And Nana's like, calm down. Everything's gonna be okay. And then Paige goes outside, I think on a porch area. Grabs a can of gasoline. I'm like, oh no, he's not gonna do what I think he's gonna do, is he? So he sits in a chair with his back to the house, talks about how he wanted to burn everything down. And then Swerve's like, don't do it! Don't you do it! Like, I was like, damn, I'm having Bray Wyatt, Randy Orton vibes from years ago. When Randy burned down Bray Wyatt's house with Sister Abigail in it. And how Bray perfectly his acting was just perfect. Same thing with Swerve. I loved it. Bray's like, no, Randy! And then Randy almost got burned in that, I think, because the flame almost hit him. So anyway, Swerve's begging for mercy, and Hangman's like, you're gonna beg for mercy, but I'm not gonna give you anything. It's like, I'm gonna say my goodbyes to your health, to his health, his joy, and his happiness. So then, the Hangman grabs a mat, like a long stick match, lights it, and it goes, whoosh, whoosh, and then the house just explodes in fire. It gets burnt to a crisp. And then Faye's going, this is arson! This is arson! I'm like, yeah, where the fuck is the fire department? Where is the freaking cops? Call the cops! Call the FBI! You know, I was like, come on! What is going on? I'm going nuts. This was great cinema. This was great cinema. And this is going to be a hellacious match. This better be the main event. I know it's probably not, but it should. And now Tony Khan has announced that not only is it a steel cage match, but it is an unsanctioned, lights-out steel cage match. You can tell that this match is going to be barbaric. It is going to be bloody as fuck. We're going to see glass. We're going to see barbed wire. We might see explosives. We might see fire. Who knows what we're going to see. But this feud has to end. And I think the Hangman is finally going to get the win in this long feud. And this has been a blood feud since day one, since Full Gear, basically. So it's like Full Gear almost coming full circle, almost. So, I mean, if they could top what they did to each other at Full Gear, that's probably going to be, this is probably, might be match of the year. Or at least the most violent match of the year. Who knows? But they're going to kill each other. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Swerve come out as Killswitch. Not Killswitch, Killshot. You know, his Lucha Underground alter ego. I mean, something's going to happen tomorrow night. It is going to be barbaric, and I can't wait for it. I just can't wait. It is going to be... I hate to... I'll say... Mike! What? Get in here for a second. Ah, okay. What, did I disturb you, Mike? No, I was just about to go to the bar and have some drinks with, with the ladies. Yeah, I'm sorry, Mike. I just want to say that this match with Swerve and the Hangman and Page in an unsanctioned lights out cage match is gonna be awesome. Like you. Yeah, I know the match might be awesome, but I'm still more awesome than that. Well, you are a soon-to-be Hall of Famer, Mike. Hey, Mike, you gonna watch that Netflix documentary of Mr. McMahon? No. Okay. Just asking. Are you gonna watch it? No. Why? I thought you liked Mr. McMahon. I used to before it became a giant ass. You know, if I was alive today, Mr. Joseph, I would go down from heaven and I would pick up Mr. McMahon and I would powerbomb him to a freaking table. Some awesome. Well, if you did that, your chances of getting to the Hall of Fame might be slim to none. You know, so you that might not be the best idea, Mike. You know. You know, maybe you're right. You know, I got this stupid damn halo on my head. What are you gonna do, Mike? I can't help you. I don't have the Dragon Balls. Well, go find them! I'll try. But anyway, if I can get you in the Hall of Fame, is that gonna be is that good enough for you? Yeah, that's okay. But anyway, I gotta go. I need a drink. Okay, bye, Mike. You wanna say goodbye to your fans? Bye! Don't drink and drive! Bye! Okay, get out of here. Alright, so Hangman burns down the house. I feel like singing that song, burning down the house. Anybody ask yourself? No, that's a different song. But yeah, Hangman burned down the house, and he burned Swerve's house to a crisp. Whose house? Nobody's house, basically. It's gone. Swerve, oh boy. He is going to literally commit murder tomorrow night in that cage. It's going to be violent, and it's going to be bloody, it's going to be insane. And to quote a great man, it's going to be crazy as shit. They're going to go buck wild on that bitch! What? Buck wild! Basically. It's going to be insane tomorrow. It's going to be in-fucking-sane. You can't wait for it. But we got that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for my Dynamite review. I think without this segment, Dynamite would have got like a 4. But this segment basically really saved the show, and I'm going way up with this review, and I'm giving Dynamite 7.5 out of 10 stars. Might be a little bit biased, but still, I don't care, it's my show. But I'm giving it 7.5 out of 10 stars. But let me know what you guys thought of the show down below in the comments section, and we'll talk about it. So, like the video, subscribe if you want more, hit the bell for even more, share the video all over the internet, follow me on social media. I will be live tweeting just for SmackDown from 8 to 10, and then later on I will be watching both, well, probably about like 11 o'clock, after Rampage goes off the air, I will rewatch it, and then live tweet with, and give like my semi-review on Collision and Rampage on Twitter. So, check me out on Twitter from now until the end of the night. And that's all I got to say about that. Alright guys, I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna do a little quickie video on my Metal Guard channel about what happened yesterday with Linkin Park. And their new singer, new female singer, is not the one I was thinking about. But I'll be doing that in just a little bit. So, thanks for watching, and excuse me, too much beer. And until next time, my friends, stay sexy, stay wet, my gorgeous, lovely ladies. And for everyone else, rock on and rock hard with your coot. And if you're not down with that, you need to get put through some real glass. You know why? Because I got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man! That's it. Enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy the weekend, the first official weekend of September. Happy football. Football is back, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the games this Sunday. And that's pretty much it. I will be back after this for my Metal God video on Linkin Park. Then, later tonight, over on my main channel, Killer Demon 669, with your SmackDown review. And then tomorrow, we'll do, well, early afternoon, we'll do a Collision and Rampage, and then right after that, I'm going to do my all-out predictions, and then the review late tomorrow night, and then Sunday afternoon, I will do TNA and Ring of Honor to end the first week of September. And that's it. We don't have another pay-per-view for a while. And the next thing we actually got is the CW11 debut. Well, actually, Monday we got the Raw premiere on the USA Network, then NXT will be on USA, and then the SmackDown re-debut on the USA Network next Friday with Roman. So, Roman will be back, our Tribal Chief. We must acknowledge him. The Tribal Chief will be back to grace us with his epic presence next Friday night on the USA Network at 8 p.m. So, stay tuned. And we got that. Alright guys, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching, and until next time, acknowledge me, and peace.